New York, New York, it's a wonderful town. The girls are big and the apples are round. New York, New York, it's a wonderful town. The girls are big and the apples are round. New York, New York, it's a wonderful town. The apples are round. New York, New York. It's a wonderful town. The apples are round. Feminine Angry Dwarf should be my script writer. He's always coming up with those lines that make me want to laugh out loud. Very, very funny guy. Right. The funny thing was the cornflakes joke. I don't know about the second thing you wrote there. Don't know about that. Don ZB, who are you talking to and what are you talking about, my friend? Johnny Blaze up in the building. Feminine Angry Dwarf up in the building. Up in the building. Up in the building. Yo, when they hear the silk, what? When they hear the silky smooth sounds of Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio, yo man, I gotta tell you, I'm hearing this shizzle all the way up, all the way up over in Alabama. I'm telling you, man, I'm hearing this shizzle all the way up there in Alabama. Yeah, but don't call me no Alabama Bama. I'm the champ. Yo. Anyway, let me allow myself to introduce myself. This is you're in tune to live lunchtime boxing talk with Raphie. Yeah, I'm introducing him. I am the Alabama Bama, your WBC World Heavyweight Champion of America. I'm the champion of America. No, sorry, I'm the champion of the world. WBC Deontay Wilder recommends to you that you tune in to live lunchtime boxing talk with Raphie every Saturday, 12:30 or 12:45, depending on how his night went. Yeah, if he had a long night, it's 12:45. All right, and as you hand over to Raphael Dawkins, my man Raphael Dawkins, come in. Yes. Thank you for the introduction from the Alabama WBC Heavyweight Champion of America. Thank you, Deontay Wilder, for that introduction. I am humbled by your kind words. Humbled by your kind words. So I haven't even made it official by starting the music yet, but sometimes, this mic placement, this mic placement is not great. The mic placement is not great at all. I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm having to twist around and it's uncomfortable. I think I'm gonna have to shift it over during the warm-in video. Okay, so let me introduce this thing properly. Let me break this thing in properly. All right, this is a live lunchtime boxing talk with Raphie. This is the weekend show, the Saturday show, and we have the weekday show, not the weekend show. The weekday show is live boxing talk with Raphie. And that's on 9 p.m. Monday, 9 p.m. UK time, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Okay, so this is the weekend. This is like the weekend thing. Giving you something for the weekend. Make sure you start your weekend right. It's an optical illusion, my friend. It's an optical illusion. The arm The placement is all wrong. I don't like it. I feel uncomfortable. What am I going to do? I could switch it over to that side, or I could change my seating position. Yep. Yes. So I'm going to do all of that during the warm-in video. Thank you, everybody. Hey, right about now, I want everybody to smash the like button on the count of 3 with me. 1, 2, 3. Smash it. Go ahead, folks. Let it rise up. The numbers ain't right. The numbers aren't right. There's too many people in here for the numbers. Let's get this level up. Let's level this thing up. I need 2 more. Yep. Well, this is, yep. I think I need 1 more hit. Okay, much appreciated. Things are leveled up now. I appreciate that. So, for all those who don't know, we had an epic night last night. Some madness went down. We ended up doing a 1.5 hour show. Ended up being like a 6-hour show. A 6-hour show. It was some madness. Tuning into this at Scott coming with the jokes. Oh yeah, that's my man Scott from down there in Thailand. I'm down there in Thailand, and Scott was the partial inspiration for this show, because as you know, Tommy Temple, where you at? You still in the house or you ducked out? Because as you know, sip on my morning coffee, the afternoon coffee. As you know, we did the 6-hour epic. As you know, we did the 6-hour epic last night. Let me just start the music. I like to mix things up and switch things up sometime, bro. I was gonna go a little bit without the music, but now I feel the need for the music, and I feel, yeah. Oh, there it is. As soon as I hear the music, you know, my shoulders start to wiggle. You know, yeah. Okay. Now that feels good. My, does that feel good? Does that feel good? Yeah. Music. Okay, right. So now I'm dancing. Now I'm dancing in my seat. Yeah? Now I'm dancing with my seat. Okay, so as some of you may know, as many of you may know, a 1.5 hour show last night. The 1.5 hour show. The show was supposed to be 1.5 hour show last night turned into a 6-hour epic. 6 hours. 6 hours of pleasure. It was 6 hours of unmitigated pleasure. It was madness. It was a madness going on. Utter craziness. 6 hours. I thought, what the hell is this? We're supposed to be doing 1.5 hours. You end up doing 6 hours. It's crazy. Good afternoon, unemployed Mario Yamasaki. All right, guys, just level up these levels. Leighton Evelyn is in the building. But level moderators, make sure the numbers match up. So I want this thing to level up at all times. Level up. I want the watching views to level up with the likes. Okay? So for everybody watching, smash that like button. You know how we do around here. On your way in, you hit it up. You hit it, and you hit it hard. Hit it hard. That's how we do. Okay, so as I was saying, 1.5 hour show ended up being 6 hours. It was a madness. It was a madness down there last night. Utter madness. Smash it. We had the cast We had a cast of many. Started off on my ones, brought TT in and DJ in, and just kept the thing rolling. Then we got a visit from Whole Money. Whole Money came and visited me. I had him on the band list. I didn't realize. It's a 6-hour show and it's gonna take some doing. Yeah, somebody just hit that like. Much appreciated. Much appreciated to you. I had Whole Money. I had Whole Money on the band list, and I forgot to take him off. I just meant to have him there for half an hour when he was going crazy. When his ADHD kicked in, I had to put him on the naughty step, and I forgot to take him off. Whole Money. No money, Whole Money. Whole Money showed up. Of course, Whole Money showed up. Whole Money showed up. But don't go over there now. We're talking about it and other things. We have other things today. We have other things today. Tommy Temper doing his trucking thing. Oh, shizzle. We live. We got another one from down under. We got the Watcher. Got the Watcher. Yeah. The Watcher. Got the Watcher. Got the Watcher. Yeah. It's over here. We're just warming in, folks. We're just warming in. We're just warming in, you know what I mean? We're just warming in with my boy Raphie over here. My boy Raphael of Dawkins Combat Radio over here, man. Yeah, it's Alabama, the heavyweight champion of the USA. Yeah, you better know it. I'm a king. The king don't fight peasants. Kings don't fight peasants. The mic placement is doing my head in. I'm having to lean to one side to see the damn screen. This is unacceptable and intolerable. Unacceptable and intolerable. H Money is the guy who's always to this day. To this day. H Money is the one that the dance guy. You go, hey man, I recommend that you go and support Eddie Hearns and his dance man. Dance is taking over. Dan the zone is taking over. Yeah. You know that's what's going down. You know, I recommend everybody should have it. Everybody should have the app, man. I don't understand why people would not take advantage of the opportunity and go and get the app. It's only $9.99 a month. It's only $9.99 a month. I don't understand why people try to talk down and they don't even appreciate the fact that, you know, man, I don't understand. Ray Neville says, imagine Whole Money in a movie theater. The place is quiet. Yeah, it wouldn't be quiet for long. You know. A king don't fight peasants. Just remember that. A king don't fight peasants. So, you know, really, I mean, should I really be messing around with a peasant? Should I really be messing around with a peasant? You know, Shiz Biz up in the building, up in the BI. Hey, good gosh. Feel like I'm channeling James Brown this morning. This nice cup of coffee. You know, I do it in a blender. I mix it up in a blender. So, you know, it gets a nice creamy froth. Unemployed Mario Yamasaki says he can imagine walking past Whole Money while he's making one of these calls, thinking, "Who the fuck is that guy talking to? Who the fuck is that guy talking to?" Yeah. In all seriousness, I think he's got a mental. I think there's a mental thing going on there. I'm not trying to be funny, but I think there's a mental thing going on there. That's why I'm easy with him. I'm easy with him. 1 second, let me just take this jug back to the kitchen. Boom. Okay, right. I'm back. Guess who's back? Okay, first order of the day. First thing I need. All right, what people saying? Shaken or stirred? Yo, man, I whisk my coffee up. It's got a nice froth on the top. If it weren't for the fact that I put milk in, it would look like the perfect Guinness. I put that shizzle in the blender. Get that thing oxygenated. It's almost like so it's light and frothy. I love it. Unemployed Mario Yamasaki. Well, the Conor Ben thing was yesterday. He's asking about boxing events. The Conor thing was yesterday. And the Cheeseman thing. You got the bare knuckle thing over in the US of A with what's his name? Malignaggi and Lobov. Yeah, so that's the one. That's the one that I'm aware of. The Malignaggi thing. The Malignaggi thing. Where we at? So you got the bare knuckle thing. I haven't watched any of those. I heard that it's kind of gruesome with all the cuts and whatnot. I'm sure I'll catch this one. More money, whole money. More money, whole money. No money, whole money. No money, whole money. He's gonna try and infiltrate somehow, some way, somehow. But first things first. Because I'm twisting up my back with this weird angle. Because hold on a second, how can I make this work? I can just move this over. No. I can move this over. No. I know how I'm gonna do it. I know the placement. I know I'm gonna do the placement, the mic placement. Oh my Lord. I've got 1, 2, 3 messages from Whole Money. I've got 3 messages from Whole Money. What the hell's going on? 1, 2, 3. I kid you not. I've blocked him on the channel, but I haven't blocked him from the Hangouts. So no joking. 1, 2, 3 messages from Whole Money. This is mad things. This is crazy. No money, whole money. No money, whole money. Whole money. What time is it in the USA? What's up? It's all what? It's 9. It's 9, 8. What? Hold up. It's 8. It's 10 minutes past 8 on the East Coast. I'm sure. If my maths is right. Whole money, you had the chance, bro. You had the chance. I gave you the chance to speak, and you messed it up. You messed it up. You messed it up, my friend. You messed your own self up. And now you gotta change your own nappy, bro. You gotta change your own nap. 709. What? What? 709? No, I think it's 809. Unless you're actually there. Unless you're actually there. Hey man, you better double wrap it. You better double wrap it, Tommy. Matter of fact, just wear a bodysuit. Central time is 7:09. Oh yeah, I get you. So that's in the middle. That's central, yeah. So it's 7:09 where you are. It's 8:09 on the east and 9:09 on the west. No. It's 7:09. Oh, I'm confused. Because by my reckoning, New York is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By my reckoning, New York is 5 hours behind UK. So New York should be 8:09 according to my timepiece, unless I'm getting this terribly wrong. So it's 8:09 at New York. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. 7:09 Central, and then 6:09 on the West. Yeah. I get you now. I get you now. I get you now. Okay, so yeah, Mario Yamasaki, the best coach in the best referee in the UFC history, has confirmed my timings. My timings are good. My timing is impeccable. My timing is impeccable. Okay, so I gotta let you know, it's blazing. The sun is blazing over here in the UK, certainly the West Midlands, certainly in Birmingham, England, where I'm at. The sun is blazing, and it has been blazing since like 6 a.m. It's like, man, it's like it's hitting, it's licking. The sun is licking. It's licking. I mean, it could be like you're on the beach in Perth. Is there a beach in Perth? In Australia, wherever a good beach is. Wherever that, what's that main beach called? The Golden Mile Beach, whatever. Surfers Paradise. The sun has been licking. Yes, Aaron Mason up in the bizai. The sun is licking down like nobody's business, and it has been from like 6 a.m. I was up at 6 a.m. I had to crack open the windows. Sun was licking. I had to adjust the blinds. Make sure deflect the sun outwards. And it's hot up in this bizai. Feminine Angry Dwarf, you're up in Blackpool. Blimey, mate. Blimey. I bet your eyes are popping out. If you're anywhere near the beach, I haven't been there since I was a kid. Gonna have to arrange a little weekend up there one of the days. I have to arrange a little weekend up there, Feminine Angry Dwarf. You're gonna have to collaborate and tell me where I should go. Cotslow Beach, Perth. Yeah, okay. I bet the sun's licking down like it's licking over here, like it's licking down over there. It's licking down, mate. Licking down. Okay, so I don't even feel like I need a warming video, but you know, it's a tradition. It's the tradition. We're going to be talking a little bit more. You know, you see the title. We're going to be talking a little bit more about Tyso Fury's recent UXU inaugural ESPN excursion. His inaugural date. I hope that's the right word. Leighton Evelyn, Aaron Mason, Tommy Temper, Hall monitors extraordinaire up in the bizay. Man, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 4 messages from Home Money. No money, Home Money. No money, Home Money. I bet you. Can I share this? Can I show you? If I share the screen, will you see it? Yeah. You will. It's there. Can you see that? Oh no, that's too many. Stop that. Oh, he's retracting them now. He's retracting them now. He's retracting them now. They're disappearing. There's still 3 left. Can you see that? Can you see that? Oh, can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah, as you can see. Can you see those 3? It was 5. He took a couple of them back. Oh, no money, home money. No money, home money. No money, home money. No money, home money. Okay, yes. So people are asking, are we going straight in on the news? No money, home money. Now we're getting the warming video. I don't know. I never opened them. I never opened them. I just let them accumulate, like garbage. And then you pile it all up. And then you throw it in the trash. Just got a message. Who's this from? Oh, okay. I thought it was from him as well. I thought you had my number. I thought you had my telephone number. I was going to say no. Oh, my gosh. Who we got here? Jim J. Up in the busy. Oh, my gosh. These guys are coming to keep you guys entertained. Arthur Daly. Wagwan Morrison Massive. Arthur Daly up in the building. Okay. Everybody smash that like button when you come in. Yeah, we'll go easy on Jem J. Go easy on Jem J's called my name 2 times now. I just acknowledge that you're in here. I've acknowledged that you're in here. So what's going on? What's going on? You call my name twice now. What's going on? Yeah, go easy on Jem J. Just roast him gently. Just roast him. Give him just a gentle roast. Don't go for the liver shot just yes. Yes, I said hello. I said hello, Jem J. So what's going on? What's going on? When a man call your name, you gotta you gotta get him in there. You gotta get him in there. And a king don't fight peasants. A king don't fight peasants. Yo, it's hotter than a mother up in the busy. So, but without much further ado, I think we warmed in nicely, but still, tradition is tradition. And fruition is fruition. So, we're going to stick with tradition. And we're going to give you, let me close these foolish things from home money. Closing those from home money because we got to give you, we got to give you the warming video. I mean, I feel that we warmed up already. I feel like we warmed up already, you know what I mean? But still, we're going to give you some further warming. I mean, it is hot. It is genuinely hot over here in the UK right now. Certainly the West Midlands. Sun's licking. But anyway, let's give you the warming video as tradition dictates. Dictates to this day. To this day. I'm sure my neighbors must thinking they're going to have to call somebody to have me sectioned because the windows are open. People are out in their back gardens. And my window is open. I'm sure they can hear me. They're saying, what's wrong with Raphie? What's wrong with Raphie? What's wrong with him? What's going on? What the is going on over there? Okay, looking for that thing. Looking for that thing. Yeah, I think I've seen one. I think I think I've seen one. You might like this one. I think if it's the one I think it is, you might like this one. It's got a nice bounce. And first and foremost, let me cut the music. Let me cut the music. Let me cut the music. You might hear a little bit of. Oh, it's the one. It's the one I thought it was. You might hear a little bit of juggling around for the first few seconds, because I need to move this microphone stand. The placement is doing my head in. I need to readjust the placement of the microphone stand. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check. All right, we're adjusting this thing. Yeah, I think this is gonna work better. It's gonna be out of my way. Out of my way. Let me move this. Come on, let's get this thing right. Okay, I think we're almost there. Hold on. Okay, swing it around. Hey. Hold on. All right, that's a good position. That is a good position. And now I'm going to share with you the warming video. Share this baby. Hold on, what's this? Why is this? What's going on? Stop sharing. Why have I got 100? Oh, I know what's wrong. I know exactly what's wrong. And now I've corrected that. Yeah, I've corrected that. So let's go. What we go in cinema mode? How does that look? With no momento, mommy, slow up your tempo. We're in cinema mode now. All right, I think that looks good. That looks nice. So I think we're sharing. Yeah, we're sharing.
They abandoned it. They said,
okay.
Yes. Raphie Dawkins, Combat Radio, with another one, talking about the new big dasa from America. Big baby juicy G-string Miller. What a numpty. So, big belly juicy G-string Miller knows he's getting the purse of a lifetime, reputedly 8 million, to face Anthony Joshua June the 1st, Madison Square Garden. And what does the guy do? He goes and shoots up GW 1516, a pharmaceutical drug designed to bring down body fat and accelerate endurance at a rapid rate. The lab rats they tested it on ran twice as fast, double their capabilities. This was and is some powerful stuff. But the pharmaceutical companies, they discontinued the trials when they realized that the thing was highly toxic. They abandoned it. They said, no, we cannot release this to the public. This shizzle is dangerous. Yes, as far as performance is concerned, it is incredible stuff. But for the human body, or for any kind of body, it's just no. It's just no. The thing is toxic. The thing is lethal. And big belly juicy G-string Miller was found with the stuff in his system. Looks like he was on low doses here. You see the gut. See the bingo wings. But here, damn, how much of that stuff did he have in his system? He looks lean. Lean and mean. But big juicy G-string Miller was on the stuff. How much stuff did he have? Look at the jawline. Clean. no. No, here. Different jawline. Different jawline. Lip hanging down. Low doses. Low doses. Still got the still rocking the flat top. Good for him. No. This big juicy G-string Miller is unacceptable. And then you had the bare-faced nerve, the gall, the audacity to call AJ juicy. No, Miller, you, my friend, are the juicy one. You didn't low dosage, belly sticking out, jutting out. Low dosage, high dosage, low dosage, high dosage. With his friend here, Adam Kawanaki. Adam Kawanaki. Now, G-string Juicy Miller is known for his cardio and endurance. GW1516 is known for its cardio giving and its endurance giving properties. Powerhouse Gym, Bev Francis, New York. Bev Francis, famous female bodybuilder. Powerhouse Gym. See the bar bending? Yeah, bar benders. Bar benders. Big, juicy, juicy, juicy bodybuilders. Juicing at the Powerhouse Gym. Bev Francis. She was one of the first. She was a pioneer of female bodybuilding. Back in the day when I was a kid, I used to, like the idea of bodybuilding, used to do a little bit. Never assisted by chemical enhancements. Always au natural. But not everybody's that way. Some people feel they need assistance. They need to be juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. All day long. Look at the jawline. Look at the jawline. Square jawline. Juicy. Look at the traps. Popping. You can get that naturally, of course. But some people feel they need to be juicy. Less juice. More juice. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Less juice. Falling asleep. Can't stay awake without the juice. We're not talking about, the juicer that you have at home. We're not talking about blending some celery sticks. Let's be clear about this. We are talking juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. What can I say? Big belly G-string Miller, hang your head in shame. You've just given up your highest payday, reputed to be $8 million. $8 million you just thrown away because you insisted on being juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why? Damn, Miller, what can I say? It's Raphie Dawkins, Combat Radio. If you haven't subscribed already, kindly do so now. I was one of the first ones to break the story early in the morning. Early in the morning. Juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. It's Raphie Dawkins, Combat Radio. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'm out. Out like Miller here. Not enough juice in the system.
Yes, yes. And we are back. I am back. Let's see what we got going on. Let's go to the chat. Let's turn that music down just a tad. Just a tad. Okay, let's go to the chat. And then after we go to the chat, we go to the topics. Okay. All right. Scott, what's going on? Unemployed Yamasaki. So much spice this morning. I'm digging it. Oh, it's spicy. It's spicy, all right. Big Belly Miller just made it juicy. Juicy. It's got me channeling my inner James Brown. Aye. Arthur Daly, home money, got mental health issues. There's no doubt about it. That's why I'm easy on him. That's why I take it easy on him. You know, that's why I don't go in too hard on it. South Wales, Leighton Evelyn says South Wales is cooking. Yo, it's cooking. It's been cooking over here since 6 a.m., bro. Been cooking over here since 6 a.m. Raphael hit the like button, says Gem J. I like it when JJ trials with humor. When he comes over serious, he's just a bore. Arthur Daly, throw the signs up in the air if you want to rewind. John Daly, up in the bizay. What's going on? What's going on? I'll get it now, Scott. Scott keeps saying what's going on. I thought you were suffering from Alzheimer's, but no, he's doing the Eddie Earn thing. What's going on? Good to know you're okay, John. I was a bit worried, Scott. I was a bit worried about you, Scott. Scott 70, down there in Thailand. Unemployed Mario Yamasaki says, this idiot, Big Baby Jarrell Big Belly Miller, just missed out on an opportunity of a lifetime. Huge payday. Yes, he did. Unemployed Mario Yamasaki, you are correct. Aaron Mason says, what do you make of Ruiz coming out today and saying that AJ can't box? Well, my position on that is, you got me switching up mode now. Aaron's got me switching up mode by that comment. Okay. Well, my position on that is as follows. Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua. That much we know. Now, from now until November, it might as well rain until November. But it's not raining though. The sun's beating. The sun's licking hot. My position on Ruiz saying that, my position is as follows. Ruiz beat AJ Joshua June the 1st. Listen, Valentine, the Madison Square Garden Massacre, as I coined it. The Madison Square Garden Massacre. Man dropped 4 times. So, the man can, that Ruiz guy, he can say whatever he wants to say now until then. We don't know what happened. We have our suspicions that AJ was not right. We don't have proof, but there is a preponderance of evidence and anecdotal evidence that suggests that AJ was not right for one reason or another. Was it a concussion? Maybe. Was it this? Was it that? Maybe. But we don't know. So, from then till from June the 1st till November, whenever it's going to be, he can run his mouth as much as he likes. As much as he likes. But come the day of reckoning, we'll see the truth. The truth will be revealed. And if he beats him again, well, hey, what can you say? What can you say? It's a wrap. It's not really a wrap. It's not a wrap for his career, but it's a wrap as far as AJB Ruiz is concerned. Then AJ will have to go back into rebuilding mode. He'll have to go back to the drawing board and come back again. Come back better. Yeah, we already talked about it last night, bro. Obviously, I mean, that's a 6-hour thing. We're going to recap here. AJ is going to have to go back to boxing. Yeah, he's going to go back to basic boxing. You're going to have to go back to training boxing. Just boxing. Forget about everything else. Forget about this, that, and the other. Forget about all these newfangled techniques. He's just going to have to go back to punching and moving. Punching and moving, dipping and dodging, clinching, slipping and sliding, all of that, all the basics. All of the basics. He's just going to have to go back to that. So until that time, until the day of reckoning, come November, Ruiz can run his mouth as much as he likes. And to be honest, I like it. I like him running his mouth. I like Ruiz running his mouth because he's going to be, come November, he's going to be proved right or wrong. And me, I like the truth. So whatever happens, we're going to get the truth. So I don't mind Ruiz running his mouth, flapping his gums. I don't mind at all. Because the day of reckoning will be upon us. Where are we now? We're June, July, August, September, October, November. It's 5 months. It'll go by like nothing. It'll go by like nothing. I'm not wishing time away, by the way. You know, we got our lives. We've got plenty of things to do, plenty of things to accomplish, plenty of goals to accomplish from then till now. I mean, imagine what Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio is going to look like in 5 months. Imagine that. You know, I can't imagine it. What's it going to be like? Imagine what live boxing talk with Raphie is going to look like in 5 months. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that. What's it going to be like? What is it going to be like? You know, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. The developments. I mean, we're already I think 6 or 7 weeks into live boxing talk with Raphie. It's crazy. It's crazy how things develop. Crazy how things develop. Crazy how things develop. I'm just talking to private messaging, another content creator who you know very well. Want to see what's going on. What's going on? Let's get what's going on. What's going on? So that is my response. That is my response to the words of Andy Ruiz. I'm multitasking as we speak. Multitasking as we speak. The words of Ruiz. Multitasking as we speak. So, yeah, Ruiz can run his mouth as much as he likes from then till now. Okay. Boxing Jedi. Good morning, Vietnam is up in the building. Tommy Temper says it's just a little bit of Peds. Just a little bit of Peds. In fact, where the hell is Ped? Where the hell is Ped? Ped has been MIA for like 3 strolls straight. Ped, I'm worried. Pedheads, we're worried. Won't you come on home? We miss you. Come on home, Peds. We miss you. We miss you, bro. We miss you. Yeah, John Daly echoes my sentiments. He said, let Ruiz talk and let's see what happens in the rematch. 100. 100. Yes, yes, yes. Scotty must be under herbal medication because he's saying some off-topic things. Scotty saying Trump is juiced. I can neither confirm or deny that statement. Yeah, John Daly said if AJ can't box, then why does he have a world silver medal and an Olympic gold medal? He must be able to do a bit. One would have thought he could do a bit. One would have thought he could do a whole lot more than a little bit, and a little bit more than a lot. Maybe. AJ can't box. That's interesting. That is interesting. An interesting hypothesis on the part of Andy Ruiz. I will say, though, Andy Ruiz put his apprenticeship in 105 amateur fights and only lost 5. So, you know, as you all know, I give the fella credit. I give him credit. I give Andy Ruiz credit. Let's see what happens in the rematch, though. Boxing Jedi says, oh yeah, whole money. Boxing Jedi is calling you. Whole money. Boxing Jedi. Whole money's been messaging me this morning on Hangouts. I haven't blocked him on Hangouts yet. I think the guy has some mental deficiencies. That's why I kind of tend to go easy on the fella. Tend to go easy on the fella. Feminine Angry Dwarf says Ruiz has more of a right to say ish about Joshua than Fury or Wilder do, as they have both chosen not to fight him and to go another route. You know, that's very true indeed. Wilder opted not to fight Joshua. Fury opted not to fight Joshua. So really and truly, what can they say? All they can do is they can say, no, we chose not to fight him. That's all they can say about Joshua. They can shut their mouths. Shut them out. Because they had the opportunity and chose to go other routes. That's their choice. Oh yeah, Aaron Mason says, I prefer Ruiz talking that ish, as it should make it easier for AJ to get himself right for the fight. 100%. Yeah, Peds will mess you up. We're not talking about our pets. We're talking about PEDs. Will mess you up and make it delusional. Ask Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. 100%. 100. Feminine Angry Dwarf says, I bet without pets, Miller is totally slow and useless. I suspect so. No, man, I ain't getting no vape. Bad for your lungs. Ha ha. Ha ha. Do you have any interest in the Paulie Malignaggi bare knuckle boxing tonight? Not particularly. I'm not going to stay up for it. I will catch it the next day, if you know what I mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I'll catch it the next day. That was a question from Mario Yamasaki. Yeah, I don't know why Paulie's doing this. Malignaggi. It's happening somewhere in the US of A. In the US of A. Let me go into my files here. Let me go into where is that fight going to take place? The bout headline is coming up. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship this Saturday night, live pay-per-view from Florida State Fairgrounds Expo Hall in Tampa, Florida. So it's Florida State Fairgrounds Expo Hall in Tampa, Florida. That's where the bare knuckle shizzle's going down. I think the thing with Paulie is that even though he's not a concussive hitter, he hits frequently. So that could work in his favor. As with the bare knuckle thing, you don't really want to be smashing on the hard areas of the face too hard. So the fact that he's a light hitter may actually work in his favor. I don't know. Lobov is a heavier hitter, and that might actually work against him. Strangely enough, weirdly enough, oddly enough. Who have I missed? Who have I missed? Who is up in the busy? Yeah, unemployed Mario Yamasaki. He might hurt his hand mid-fight. Tommy Temple says Pet has gone to the dark side. BFTB. Damn. I have to go and look for him. And bring him back. I'll have to do an intervention. on Pet if that's what's going down. TBK. Oh, Marcus Lara. Fury and Wilder. Better pray AJ doesn't lose again. If he does, the heavyweight division will be ish again. Words of prophecy. All I want to say, TBK says, all I want to say is you destroyed whole money. Now just working behind the jab. I didn't do anything fancy. It was just boom. Jab, step in, boom, step in, jab, step out. Step to the right, boom. Step in, jab, move to the left, boom, boom, boom. That's all I did. I simply worked behind the jab. I just worked behind the jab, baby. I just worked behind the jab. Marcus Lauer, if he loses, the big money they have been making goes away. Damn straight. Damn straight. Damn straight. Tommy Temper still talking about vaping. Marcus Lauer comes in, counteracts. Tommy, that might not be true. Show me the studies is what he's saying. Raph is 20 minutes behind the chat. I'm catching up. Tommy Temper says, I've come to suck your blood. Tommy Temper's a vampire, apparently. Boxing Jedi advises, smoke that good-ish, Tommy. Maybe he's got a CBD pen. CBD, is that what they call it? 999. Marcus Lauer said, I hope Anthony Joshua does win because he's the only one that's brought some life into the heavyweight boxing. It was kind of dull before. There's no doubt about it. Fury beat Klitschko, so he ended that dull reign, yeah. But then he disappeared because of PEDs and cocaine. So he disappeared. He had to come off the scene for the better part of 3 years, 2.5 years. And he was left with Wilder cherry picking. So yeah. Heavyweight boxing, Anthony Joshua unquestionably revitalized heavyweight boxing. Tyso Fury played his part, but then disappeared. 2.5, 3 years. PEDs and cocaine. Food, alcohol. So yeah, no doubt about it. It was revitalized. So let's see what happens going forward. Also a crossover star. Absolutely. 100%, says John Daly. Oh dear. Yes, John Daly. Let's hope he can resolve his issues as Joe Louis did. 100%. Tommy Temper says AJ paved the way in the heavyweight division and was the most consistent in my opinion. I have to concur. I have to agree with that. He's most consistent and he is the heavyweight who has fought arguably in the last 3 years. Well, not even arguably. I think it's clearly he has fought the higher level opponents of any of the top heavyweights. So he's the man who's been putting in the most work with the highest level opponents. That is my opinion on the matter. That's probably why he got beat. Yeah, I always said he was going to get beat before the other two because he's fighting the better opponents. The man fighting the better opponents is going to get the higher caliber opponents is going to get beat sooner than the ones fighting the lesser caliber opponents. You know what I mean? Okay, so let us get into our next topic. That coffee tastes nice. Coffee tastes nice. Still going. Still warm. It's still warm. All right, so where we at? Yeah, John Daly says, let's get rid of the protect the old culture. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Wilder's on it, heavily in that culture. Fury's heavily into that culture, while Joshua took a different route. Was he wise to? I do not know. I do not know. Watching them boys over there, watching the Furies and the Wilders, it kind of makes me sway a little bit. You got to pick a cherry or two. That's my position now. I think they're onto something. They're too deep into it, but I think Joshua could learn a little bit from them. Take a cherry every now and then. Take a cherry. Tommy Temper thinks he's a psychic. He is not. Oh, dear. Keep. Boxing Jedi, they need to stop ducking. They have too many cherries. A bowl of cherries, a cherry every now and then is fine, but taking a whole bowl of cherries is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Acceptable. Okay, so for those who didn't catch yesterday's show, we're going to have to touch on a couple things. I think I might keep that one for the Saturday dessert. You know, it's a shorter show. The sun's shining. Everybody's got to get their asses out of doors. And so I'm not going to be responsible for people missing out on the vitamin D giving sun rays. I will not be held responsible. So this ain't going to be no marathon thing. It's going to be a short and sweet thing. A short and sweet thing. Yes. So we're going to get into the first part of the dessert. Where is it? I brought it up earlier on. Earlier on. That could be dessert. I said that for Monday. Okay, let's get, for two-part dessert. And this is the first part. I will not be responsible for keeping people indoors on such a beautiful sunny Saturday. Saturday. It's a Saturday. Saturday, it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Yay, 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 yay. Saturday. Okay, so I believe I am now sharing with you the first part of this two-part dessert. This is the base layer. This is the base layer. Okay, so World Boxing Council's Mauricio Sulaiman is trying to bring boxing peace, according to this article, October 16th. What? What the hell? What the hell? This cannot be right. Lance Pogmeyer. If there are two things that boxing needs, it's a diplomat and the willingness to work with him. Amid the landscape where the sport's most powerful manager is embroiled in federal lawsuits filed by two major rival promoters, World Boxing Council President Mauricio Sulaiman carries the carrots of the world's titles and the interest in maximizing global audience attention to the sport. I just want to see the biggest and the best fights possible are made. Listen to this. That's why I brought it up. This is Sulaiman. Listen to what he says. I just want to see that the biggest and the best fights possible are made. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. To me, it seems like people are getting back into the sport, Let's give them the fight that everyone is asking for. Oh my gosh, madness. The problem in boxing is trust. There is very little in the game. And if the betrayal is too severe, as is the case with Al Heyman and his fortified Premier Boxing Champion stable of fighters, and Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, and Bob Arum's Top Rank Inc., there's a refusal to work together. There is a refusal to work together. So Sulaiman, who has relationships with all of the promoters, has campaigned for damage control, constantly traveling the world with a mission to keep a steady line of quality fights coming. Wow. Just wow. One example is his work in coordinating Golovkin's position as mandatory challenger to another pay-per-view bout in November the 1st with champion Miguel Cotto. I bring to your attention now, this article is dated 2015. 2015. But the reason I bring it up is because it's so ironic when you listen to his words, and we can come back, 4 years later, and see what an utter load of tosh he was talking back then. Sulaiman has worked to coordinate with the heads of World Boxing Association and International Boxing Federation to conduct a multi-division tournament of champions, but feels rebuffed by the lack of follow-up on the request. I hope it's not, but I feel like the idea is dying. Everyone wants to keep their own champion, it seems, Sulaiman said. How ironic. We have no paranoia that PBC is going to create its own belts, said Sulaiman. The fact that Al is getting boxing on free television, all the major networks, ESPN and others, is great for existing and new fans. It supports the sport. I appreciate that. And I believe that they respect the belt. So there we have an insight. There we have a clue. There we have a clue that there was talk that Al might actually develop his own belt for his own PBC guys. And Sulaiman recanted and saying, we have no paranoia that Al is going to create his own belt. So we can read into that Sulaiman may have indeed been paranoid that Al was going to create his own belt. And maybe that goes part way to explaining why Sulaiman seems to be at the beck and call of the PBC, Al Heyman's PBC, Premier Boxing Champions. Put that in your calculations. Al Heyman was going to create his own belt. And Sulaiman may have felt bowed and come to the table, the PBC table, trying to appease them. That may go some way to explaining the hold PBC have over the WBC president, Mauricio Sulaiman. Yes, I'll stop sharing now and go back to the chat. Let's see what's going on in the chat in response to the article. Yeah, I'm reading the chat now. Yeah, because and remember, more recently, Sulaiman has come out with statements that he wants to create. He wants there to be a heavyweight tournament. But here's what's interesting about that. He said he wants all the heavyweights. He said he wants it to be a heavyweight tournament. But I bet you that if he wrote down that when it came to it, if there ever was, which I doubt there will be, if there ever was, he would keep the WBC heavyweight champion out of it. I bet you he'd have plans. He'd say, oh no, Deontay Wilder is out of it. They're going to have a tournament between everybody else, and we'll see who's the best, and then the best can fight Deontay Wilder. I bet you there'd be some foolish nonsense like that. Okay, so let me pick out. If Fury thinks he has any chance of losing, he plays touch butts and doesn't take any risks, says Marcus Lauer. The What Boxing Commission, says the Boxing Jedi. Wilder's Boxing Council, says Scott 70. Yes, Marcus, Fury is a fat man playing Tig, says John Daly. Oh, dear. Yes, everyone wants to see the heavyweight, says Aaron Mason, because the chance that someone's going to sleep in devastating fashion. Funny timing of this WBC announcement. Shame they didn't do this when Clit, AJ, or Fury were champions. Indeed. That says Tommy Temper. It's a shame because Fury could be a huge star if he sat down on his punches and knocked more people out, says Marcus Lauer. But if he sat down on his punches, he'd be in position for like a second longer. And that second longer could cost him, could make him go to sleep. So it's one of those, it's a toss-up. What are you going to go for? You're going to go for the safety-first approach and stay safe? Or are you going to go, or do you play high-risk poker? You're going to go safety first, touch and go, or do you want to sit down in your shots and play high-risk poker? That is the question. Boxing July says, forget PBC. He didn't say forget, but you know what I mean. Boxing July says, forget Sulaiman. More crooked than a line drawn by third graders. WBC is the PBC belt, says Marcus Lauer. Forget Al Heyman. He's a huge cancer to the sport, says Boxing Jedi. Forget PBC, says TBK. The PBC don't need to create their own belts. The WBC's pretty much allow the PBC to do what they want with them. And that included blocking other fighters from the rights to a title shot. Yeah, we see that now with Dillian White. We see that now with Dillian White. Because he's not PBC. Because he's not PBC. He can't get the WBC belt. Because he's not PBC. He can't get a shot at the WBC belt. Aaron Mason, I think the problem is Hearn is too honest. So Sulaiman is getting away with this unchallenged. Well, they're challenging him now. They're challenging him now. I'm challenging them. Other content creators should challenge them too. Are challenging them. We're challenging them. We are challenging them, and we have to continue to challenge them. Continue to challenge the corruption between the PBC and the WBC. We got to put our foot on their necks. Let Dillian get his shot that he's worked for. He's entitled to. This is ridiculous. It's redonkulous. It's outrageous. All promoters have affiliations, says Don Dealey. Yeah, that's true. But, you know, affiliation is all good. But when it turns into corruption, we got to stomp that ish on the neck. Al Heyman's teeth look like gravestones. Well, he has allegedly, he may have dug a grave. We don't know. He may have dug a grave or two out in the Las Vegas desert. We don't know. I'm not making any accusations or insinuations. Cristiano Wu. Woo. Cristiano Wu. Smash them like buttons, folks. Smash that like button. Moderators, remind the people of the protocol. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Smash it, guys. If you come in here and you haven't smashed it yet and you're enjoying the show, please smash it. We keep it short and sweet on a Saturday. The sun is shining. People need to get out there and get the sun rays on their backs. Get the sun on your neck. Marcus Lauer said they also have the Ring Magazine belt on lock. Who's that? Ring Magazine have just appointed Tyso Fury as their number one. Boxing Jedi said Al Heyman looked like the voodoo doll from Tale from the Hood. If Dana White comes to boxing, he will introduce his own rules and belts according to AA Boxing and Blunts. Good morning to you, or is it good afternoon? It is good afternoon. Indeed, it is good afternoon. Cristiano Woo says, Cristiano Woo. Tommy Temper says Leighton has gone all part-time. Cristiano Woo. Yeah, smash that like button, folks. Hold moderators, remind people of the protocol, of the like button smashing. Yeah, hit that like button. If you're in here and you're enjoying the show, smash that like button, folks. Hit it up. Light it up. Give it a concussion. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, now, part 2. We're coming to the wrap-up. That was a part 1 of the dessert. Part 2. I said it was going to be a 2-parter, but now it's a 3-parter because I just remembered something. Lennox Ruiz Andy Ruiz says he would like the rematch, the Anthony Joshua rematch, to be in Mexico. In Mexico. Lennox Lewis has recently come out and said, yeah. They said, yeah. Nah, there's more than 17 likes, my good man, Marcus. There's more than 17 likes. Well, on my screen, maybe you're not getting the updated data. But what happens, Marcus, let me explain. What happens is that people come in and go out. TBK the first says, you gotta love Ralph's live chats. Yeah, I appreciate the love, and I give it back. I give it back to you guys. This is my expression. This is my expression that I'm sharing with you, my thoughts that I share with you. You come in and you share your thoughts. Nah, you're behind the times, guys. You're behind the times. I think maybe I get the updated version. You're not getting maybe you need to hit refresh, Aaron. Maybe you need to hit refresh. I'm getting the updated version. Marcus TBK. Oh, let me explain how it works. Refresh your pages. Let me explain how it works. What happens is people come in and go out. So there's more than, so the amount of people who have been in and out is more than the people that you see watching now. It could be double that or even treble that. So that's why I say to people, hit the like button on your way in, because when they go out, there you go. When they go out, somebody else comes in and they need to hit it too. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it works. So the amount of people you see watching now is not the amount of people that have watched. It's not the amount of people that have watched. So that's why people need to hit the like button on the way in, so that when they go out, some people don't stay the whole time. When they go out and somebody else replaces them, they hit it as well, and then we get the numbers properly. We get high numbers, which is what we like. We like it high. We like the numbers high. But anyway, as I was saying, so Ruiz said he wants to fight in Mexico. Lennox Lewis has just come out and said, yeah, Ruiz should have the fight in Mexico. Let Ruiz have the fight in Mexico. So my question to you is, what the hell does that do for Anthony Joshua? Why should he's already fought in America. He's entitled to come back to the UK. He can make it in the UK if he so sees fit. Why the hell would he then go and fight in Mexico? He just fought in New York, the man's homeland. Now he's going to go to Mexico, the man's ancestral homeland. How the hell does that make any sense for Anthony Joshua? What a load of... Does that make any sense for Anthony Joshua? Any sense whatsoever? I don't have the article up. I found it, then I lost it. I was just about to start the show, so I wasn't going to go looking for it. It's out there. The article is out there. Mexico. Yeah. How does that make any sense for Anthony Joshua? Oluwafemi Olansi Joshua. Where's the sense in that? Where is the sense in that? Yeah, don't go to Mexico. Don't go to Mexico. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. TBK says AJ should take the most advantage of the UK, 100%. It also shows that AJ has a set of cojones, that he's considering going back to MSG, the Madison Square Garden, the site of the MSG massacre. Aaron Mason says, I think AJ should go to Mexico and get in with the cartels. Then all will be sorted. Stay away from the cartels, Joshua. Just go to Cancun and stay on the beach. Marcus Lauer shows AJ has a monster set on him. Doesn't matter. Matchroom have the control where the fight takes place, says Tommy Temper. Indeed. Indeed. I hope this talk of fighting abroad is nonsense. He's already done that. Come on home. We want to see this thing live. That thing is going to be a monster gate. Everybody is going to be there to see what happens. We don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to be a replay of the first? Or is AJ going to look like his normal self and do what he normally does? Those are the two possibilities. We're going to be there to see it. I want to be there to see it. I ain't flying over. I want this on home soil, home turf. Just to drive down the road. A couple hours drive for me. That's good. I like that. Yeah, be good for business. Might be good for business going abroad. It'd be better for business staying home and having your home turf advantage. He gave away that advantage first time around on the basis that if anything negative happened, you'd come back to home soil, home turf. Cristiano, the LDBC guy says, listen to what he says. A heavyweight bout in Mexico would be awesome. Well, why? Who cares if it makes sense? To AJ, it is historic. Yeah, well, why didn't your boy Wilder go to Mexico? Why didn't he go to Mexico? Why didn't he go? Why didn't he come to UK? That would have been historic too. It makes no sense to go to Mexico, says Feminine Angry Dwarf. The Joshua profile building is on hold. He's in a situation. Deal with the situation. Then get back to building your brand. 100%. The rematch won't be in Mexico, MSG, or the Principality. Says John Dealey. Tommy Temper says the fight needs to take place in the same place. Why? No, it does not. It needs to take place at the place where AJ is more comfortable. Marcus Lauer says it makes great financial sense. What does, Marcus? Boxing Jedi said he wants it in the MSG. I say have it in the UK. Couple of hours drive away for the UK fans outside of London. Scott says in Manila, the thriller in Manila. That's an idea. That's an idea. I say UK all the way for the rematch. UK all the way. Feminine Angry Dwarf, the next fight is not a business building, money making fight for Joshua. This is save his career type of fight. It's about getting the belts. Yeah. 100. I agree that AJ should fight in the UK, says Marcus Lauer, to get his belts back. But a fight in Mexico could do huge business. Yeah, doesn't mean to say he can't fight in Mexico at some time. But let them other boys go to Mexico. Let them other go. Hopefully, if AJ beats Ruiz, let them other boys go to Mexico, test the water over there. Drink the water. Test the water. It will be Ruiz UK, Wilder USA, says TBK. If AJ doesn't have the cojones to fight in Mexico, then Wilder will. The best joke of the day. That came from Cristiano Woo. Cristiano Woo says if AJ doesn't have the cojones to fight in Mexico, then Wilder will. Has Wilder not fought a Mexican before? Did he fight the Mexican in Mexico? What gives you the impression that the cherry picking Wilder would have the cojones, the greater set of cojones? Highly unlikely. TBK, the first makes sense. Why try to please America when you're UK? Why? Guys, newcomers to the chat, please smash that like button. All moderators, please remind newcomers of the protocol of smashing the like button on the way in. Much appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, Boxing Jedi said, I say the MSG because of the historical capacity. Indeed, and true indeed, but he's already done that. I say he's already done that. Now, let's enjoy some of the historical capacity in Wembley Stadium. Says I and I. Have confidence in your fighter. I believe that AJ will win the rematch regardless of venue. Let's make it the fighter global. I say indeed. I say bring it to the UK. For the UK fans, the UK fans who supported and built him. Bring it to the UK. Okay, Marcus Lauer, still loving the idea of Mexico. I say forget Mexico. Come back home. Come back home. Home is where the heart is. Let's get it. UK. For the UK fans. Yeah, it's our time. It's our turn. Americans saw it the first time, got to see it the first time. Those who chose to go, good. Now it's our turn to see it live. UK. UK all the way. Right. And now, the sun's still shining. We've got to take advantage of it. We've gone to the last part of the dessert. It's been a three-part dessert. It's been a three-part dessert. The last part of the dessert. Let's get it. Okay. Where are we? Let me get into the appropriate screen. Just to conclude what I'm saying about the rematch, I say UK all the way. The UK fans have held up Joshua, supported Joshua, helped turn him into the icon he has become. And now it's our turn to enjoy the rematch. It's our turn on UK soil. Will Eddie Hearn be willing to pay $50 million to Ruiz to fight? No, Ruiz is getting $10 million. Cristiano, Boxing July says Mexico can't afford that attention right now. Cristiano Woo, our LDB representative for the day, for the morning, for the afternoon, says, will Eddie Hearn be willing to pay $50 million to Ruiz to fight in the UK? No. He'll pay him what the contract says he'll pay him, $10 million, maybe 12. You'll like it or you will lump it. That's what a contract's for. Contract sets out the stipulations, the rules, borders, and limitations of any event. In this case, the rematch event. He signed for 12 million, 10 to 12 million, and that is what he will get. About 50 million. So, like I said before, I told you before. Exactly. John Dealey says the terms of the rematch are set out in the original contract. Yes. That's what a contract's for. What don't you people get? What is so complicated about that? That's what a contract is for. Do you know what a contract is? Look it up. Come to me talking about 50 million. 50 million for what? Get out of here. Understand what a contract means. The terms, the money is all set out in the contract already. About 50 million. Okay. So that wraps up that topic. AJ, the rematch with Ruiz. UK all the way. UK all the way. We supported him. We supported him. And oh yeah, let's get on to that. Let's get on to these people who say, oh, let's get on to these people who say this guy Cristiano Woo Woo says the first fight wasn't even in Ruiz's turf of California. It was thousands of miles away in New York. It was thousands of miles away in New York. Yeah, that's a good idea. The vote's a good idea. Yeah, so he was in America. The man's American. The first fight was in America. So we're talking about it wasn't on his turf. Of course it was his turf. It's America. It was in America. It was his turf. It's obvious. What do you not understand? What do the what LDBC representative, what do you not understand? UK next time. Okay, now put your votes in. I think a lot of people are going to say otherwise, but I'm saying UK. Put your votes in. Oh no. Should the fight be in UK? Yay. Should it not be in the UK? Nay. No, we always need an LDBC guy in here. I appreciate him. I'm going in on him a little bit, but I appreciate it. Her. Okay, keep the votes coming in. Yay or nay? Keep the votes coming in. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. And smash the like button for those who have not done so already. Show your appreciation for the show. For show. Okay, so there is not one person. I don't think there's one person who says they want the fight to be in the UK. Let me just check. Okay, Feminine Angry Dwarf says MSG or UK. Okay, so everybody says they want it overseas. Pretty much everybody says they want it overseas. Well, good luck with that. It's going to happen in the UK, I believe, and I will be there. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Everybody says they want it overseas. Well, if he's going to take the risk, he should take the risk of the most money. What's the point in winning the most money and losing the fight overseas? What's the point in that? Hearn's already hinted he wants it in Vegas. Yeah. I believe the fight is going to take place in New York, in the UK. I hope so. I think all this talk of overseas is hype. Is hype. It's hype. And it will end up, hopefully, in my opinion, end up in the UK, and I will be there. Yeah? I will be there. If it's not in the UK, it should be for the most money. Yeah, okay. I can hear that. I can hear that, Marcus. To me, there's only one place that fight should take place, and that's the UK. He was already fought on foreign soil. Now come back to common soil, foreign soil, and then common soil, foreign soil, common soil, foreign soil, common soil. Okay, so sanitize what went wrong. Okay, all right, everybody's out there say, I disagree with all of y'all, but that's fine. Freedom of speech, logic, rhymes, and beats. It's okay. The third part, the last part, the third part of this 3-part dessert, 3-part trifle, this 3-layer cake. Yeah, if it's in the UK, me and John Daly are going together. Very simple. Very simple. Yeah, it's common sense. It should be here where we can see it. Why would you want to have a fight where you can't see it? Why would you want to have a fight where you can't go? What's to say you can't go back at a later date? What's to say you can't go back to the USA at a later date? We already know he's going to be fighting more in the USA. We already know he's going to be fighting more in the USA. Yeah, the economy over in Mexico is in crisis. There are a lot of unfortunate things going on. Aaron Mason's up in Scotland. You can't take the high-speed train? Isn't there a high-speed train down from Scotland to London, Aaron Mason? No high-speed train? I don't know. I know they're making, they're doing the high-speed train coming through Birmingham, but that's a few years off. I don't know. I don't know, Aaron. I don't know. You should come down with me and John. Get yourself down to Birmingham and come down with me and John. Okay, the third part of the cake. The third part of the cake. High speed like 6 hours, I think. Yeah, well, come on. Come on. It's history. It's history in the making. So the third part of the cake. And we are going to, how am I going to word this now? How am I going to word this? Okay, so Bob Arum came out, I think, was it the day before or the day after? Yeah, it must have been the day after, a day or two after the, where are we? Let me get a picture up. The day before or it's the day after, a day or two after the Tom Fury Schwartz fight, came out a day or two after and said, hey, maybe it might be a good idea for us to go straight away with the Wilder fight, Fury Wilder. Said maybe it's a good idea look at this here. Premier Boxing Champion, PBC. Premier Boxing Champion, PBC. Yeah, it's them. Maybe it's a good idea we just go with the Wilder fight, go straight into the Wilder fight. Maybe it's a good idea we just go straight into the Wilder fight. Now, do you think his proclamation, which came all out of the blue, all of a sudden, which ran against everything they'd previously been saying? No, let that marinate. They got time for that to marinate. We're going to build Tyson Fury up over here and then let it marinate. Let it marinate. Then we'll do it. Do you think, in light of recent events, in light of the reality, facing the reality of the fact that Fury only sold 5,000 tickets, 5,500 tickets. Do you think that reality has prompted a rethink from Bob Arum, Top Rank, and ESPN. Do you think they've had a change of heart with the 5,500 ticket sales? Has that prompted them to take a shift in their position and say, yo, this is too low. We got to go straight to the pot of silver. We got to go straight to the big pot. Do you think that is their motivation? Or do you think that it is merely a hype campaign to generate interest in Tyso Fury's next cherry pick? Are they serious? Are they seriously interested in going straight to Wilder? Or is it merely a hype campaign to bring attention to Fury and hopefully get more tickets for his next cherry pick? What say you? This is the third part of the three-part dessert. This is the third layer on the layer cake. This is the third layer of the trifle. Have your say. Have your say. Pablo Diablo up in the area, and he has words of wisdom for the people who have not smashed the like button yet. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. All moderators. Where's Tommy Fury? Where's Tommy Temper Gun? Where's Tommy Fury Gun? All moderators, remind the newcomers of the protocol. Why are there so many screens going on? Why are there so many screens? Stop that sharing. Pablo Diablo reminds people of the protocol to smash that like button on your way in. It helps the visibility of the show and is appreciated. Going through the chat right now. So the question is, to reiterate, where are we? Where's that thing? Where's that thing? Where is it? Where is it? Share again. Just to remind folks of the final topic. Is Bob Aron's recent statements that they might be looking at going straight to Wilder? Is the motivation behind that genuine, that they really want to go straight to Wilder? This is in light of the ticket sale flop in Las Vegas. Is the motivation that they really want to get to Wilder, get to that pot of silver? Or is it merely a device, a tool, a means, a methodology to get interest up in Fury so that his next cherry pick sells better? Is it real or is it fake? Let's go into the chat for the final layer of the layer cake. See what folks are saying. Hit that like button. Mexico isn't in a crisis according to Cristiano Woo Woo. Mexico is being Mexico as usual. The Donald just Sales it like it's a no. Please. Yo, Cristiano Woo. Do you have hangouts? Tune in next week, my friend. It would be very interesting speaking to you. You have a very interesting point of view as an LDBC guy. Just check your computer, not your phone, your computer or your laptop. Make sure you've got Google Hangouts in. Next week, tune in, 9 p.m. UK time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tune in on Monday. Don't leave it till Wednesday or Friday. Tune in on Monday. It's the start of the week. Come in the chat. Make sure you've hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. More importantly, hit the bell icon so you get notifications of the live shows. Hit the bell icon. And then come in on Monday. Yeah? So the instructions are make sure you've got Google Hangouts on your laptop or computer, not your phone. It's tricky on your phone. Only certain people can manage it on the phone. Get Google Hangouts on there and send in your email to me in the chat next week, preferably on Monday. And because you have interesting points of views, it will make a very interesting discussion between you and I on various topics. Can you do that for me? Cristiano Woo. Can you do that for me? Yeah, smash that like button, folks. Cristiano Woo says, I did see an article that Wilder Fury 3 is already set up. Right, Wilder Fury 3 is already set up, but 2 is not. That's very interesting, Cristiano Woo. Very interesting. We're still talking about Mexico. People haven't switched over to the latest topic. No, it's a discussion, Cristiano Woo. It's a discussion. It's a discussion. Can we get off the talk of Mexico and get on the talk of the latest topic? Is that even humanly possible? Is that humanly possible? What is the topic? The topic is oh man. The topic is okay. One last time. Share the screen. Application window. Boom. Boom. Okay. So Fury sold 5,500 tickets. After that, Bob Arum came out and said they might be more sensible to go straight to Fury, straight to Wilder, straight to the Wilder fight. Might be more sensible to go straight to the Wilder fight. So the question is, of the last layer of the layer cake, is Bob Arum's statement that they might be more interested in going straight to Wilder, is that statement derived from the fact of the poor ticket sales? Is it due to the poor ticket sales? 1. 2, is it a genuine desire to fight Wilder next? Or 3, option C, is it merely a device and a tool to bring more attention to Fury so that he has more sales, more interest in his next cherry pick. That, my friends, is the topic. Okay, going back to the chat. Let me see if we're still talking about Mexico. Let me see if we're still talking about Mexico. Yo, Marcus, you still talking about Mexico? You still talking about Mexico? What the fuck? Pardon my language. Oh, let me stop sharing. All right, finally, we're talking about the last topic. Good Lord. Good Lord. Okay, John Dealey says, I think both views on Aram's statements could be true, but I think the hype is more likely as making the Wilder fight this year will be more tricky. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's what it is. Feminine Angry Dwarf. Yes, Raph. Aram crapped it when he saw the numbers. And they can't afford to take on another bomb. The flops. And Fury, don't ask, don't risk fighting contenders. It's bomb or champion for him. Yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%. Let me just clean this up. All right. Fuck's sakes. Okay. Okay. Fury is ready now. He managed to draw at 50%. He managed to draw at 50%, but we don't know what they're up to. They are spinning it out as long as they can for maximum profit. Yes, says Pablo. I think what's happening is that, what's his name? Aram. Aram is using this opportunity. Aram is using this opportunity to build up. This is an opportunity. It's a marketing campaign. It's a marketing thing to build up. To build up Fury's name. Yeah, we're going for Wilder next. I believe it to be a marketing campaign. I don't believe it's genuine. It goes against what their overall game plan is, to take Wilder straight away. They simply are using this, in my opinion, as a tool, a marketing tool, to build Fury's name over there after the abysmal numbers, the dire numbers, the terrible numbers, the 5.6, the 5.5 thousand. So they're using this as a marketing tool. So I think that's what's going down. Aaron Mason says we need a heavyweight world tournament. Yeah, but Wilder wouldn't be in it. Only AJ would be in it. Wilder wouldn't be in it. Yes. Indeed. Fury, Wilder, and Ortiz would not sign up. Says Marcus Lauer. Pablo Diablo says it's getting boring. They need to get in the ring and find out who is the top dog. Cristiano Woo Woo says Wilder Fury 2 should happen after Wilder Ortiz. Wilder Fury 2 should happen after what? No. I don't agree with that. I think what should happen is that Dillian White should get the next crack at Wilder before Ortiz. And if not before Ortiz, then after Ortiz. Yeah? Why should he be waiting any longer? That's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. It's Dillian White's time. They should get him on there. Get him up. 600 days. Waiting is far too long. It's a marketing campaign by Bob Arum. That's my opinion. That's how I see it. Okay, the last vote. Before we sign out. Is it a marketing campaign by Bob Arum? Yay. That's a yay. Or he genuinely wants the Wilder fight next. That's a nay. Yay, marketing campaign. Nay, he genuinely wants. It. Yay, marketing campaign. Nay, he genuinely wants the Wilder fight next. Yes, indeed. So, yay, it's a marketing campaign. Or nay, Bob Arum genuinely wants to make the Wilder fight next. Put your opinions in the chat. Yay, marketing campaign. Nay, Arum genuinely wants Fury Wilder next. Okay, it takes a few seconds for me to see the responses. There's a bit of a delay. Type your responses in. Yay, it's a marketing campaign. Or nay, they genuinely want the Wilder fight next. The responses have started coming in. John Dealey says, yay, it's a marketing campaign. Feminine Angry Dwarf says, yay, it's a marketing campaign. It's Bob. He's always saying shizzle that never actually materializes. But with those numbers from the Schwartz fight, I could believe it to be true. Okay. So it could be a yay or a nay. Okay. Aaron Mason. I think Fury Wilder will be Fury's third, fourth, and fifth fight with ESPN. That's 1, 2, 3. So they're going for a quadruple. They're going for a quadruple fight. Not even a trilogy. They're going over and above. They're going for a quadruple. Aaron Mason, I think Fury Wilder will. Yeah, I just read that. My bad. Pablo Diablo. All the promoters have been pulling the wool over the eyes of the people for too long. Can't believe what any of them have to say anymore. Marcus Lauer. Aaron wants the fight that brings the most money. So that's a nay. He's not bullishing. He really wants the Wilder fight. Okay, according to Marcus Lauer. John Daly. Maybe Marcus. But they may fear I'm missing out on the money now. The thing is, fighters are always trying to get away from Aaron. Floyd left Aaron because he wanted him to fight Manny. The same as Mikey Garcia. Mikey left Aaron because Aaron was trying to make him fight Crawford. Interesting. Aaron is known for trying to make the fights that make the most money. Not really. Aaron is known for what's it call it? The what do you call it? What do you call marination? Aaron is known for the marination. Aaron is known for marination. Where are we? Aaron Mason. There was news report last year that there was going to be a quadruple. Damn. Well, I hope Dillian White gets in before they start the quadruple. Cristiano Woo-Woo. Top heavyweights. Wilder and Fury take the first and the second in no order. Ruiz takes the third. Ortiz, White, and AJ take the. You're a funny guy, Cristiano Woo-Woo. Very funny guy. Pablo Diablo said that's a good point, John. Marcus Lauer. Aaron doesn't like putting fights because he knows what happens if a fighter loses. Interesting. At Top Rank, you have to fight hard, says the boxing Jedi. Marcus Lauer. No, when it's in-house. Cristiano Woo-Woo. Floyd left Aaron before everyone considered Pacquiao in Floyd's league. De La Hoya, U.S. King of Marination. Heyman is the one that drags Ish out for too long, says Marcus Lauer. Marcus Lauer. What? When it's an in-house fight, Aaron is all over it. Pablo Diablo. Pablo Diablo, wise words. Wise words from Pablo Diablo. And that brings us to the end of the show. Smash that like button. Smash that like button, folks. Okay. So we've had Pablo Diablo. Final roll call. Pablo Diablo. Marcus Lauer. The boxing Jedi. The crazy Cristiano Woo-Woo. Call in for next week. Set your hangouts up on your computer or your laptop. Cristiano Woo-Woo. Be good to have a chat with you about your views. You have some interesting views. Aaron Mason, the Hall Monitor, extraordinaire. John Dealey in the Bizay. Who else we got? Feminine Angry Dwarf. Straight in from the off. in from the off. We're straight in here. First in here. We're scrolling up. We're trying to see who's still with us. Who is still with us? We're scrolling up. We're scrolling on. We're scrolling up. We're scrolling on. Yes, and I think that is it. That is it, folks. It's a Saturday. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Make the most of it. It has been a interesting and invigorating chat. A start to the afternoon. Get out there in the sunshine. No, it ain't gone cloudy over here, my friend. Femi Nangaduo says it's gone cloudy over there. It's not cloudy over here. It's nice and fresh and the sun is shining. It's time to wash the car, get out and about, get a little session in, and that will be marveloso. Anyone who has not smashed the like button yet, please kindly do so. This has been live lunchtime boxing talk with Raphie, 7th edition. It's a beautiful sunny day. Make the most of it. Get out of there. And it's peace. And we're out.